Have you ever wanted to try something, maybe out of your comfort zone, maybe something crazy, only to be told that you can't do it, or you're not good enough, or why even try because you're just going to fail? But weirdly and kind of sadistically, those words are coming from you, your own mind. Hey everyone, it's Jay here with Life Next Level. We're here to help you get out of your rut, get unstuck, unshackle those chains that stop you from growing, and learn to grow to live a life that you love. So we talked about these invisible chains in the last episode. Hopefully you saw that. If not, tune in to our first episode on limiting beliefs. We talked about the invisible chains, what they are, why do they do what they do to you? I think that was incredibly important to understand. And now we're just going to go over some great ways to break free from the limiting beliefs and exactly what to do. So first, obviously, was understanding. And now we talk about what do you do once you understand and identify them. So let's work together to rewrite your story, including battling these limiting beliefs. So again, one was identification. We discussed it already, but it's merely the first step, an important step, but the first step. But challenging these beliefs requires additional strategies. So two, a great second step after identification and understanding, that isn't too difficult to implement, that we love at Life Next Level, because you hear me probably speak about it often. And there's tools like positive affirmations and visualization techniques. We do have videos on them, check them out, but they both hold a lot of promise. And research validates their capability in rewiring neural pathways for a more empowered mindset, which just so happens to go right along with this limiting belief conversation. And all these things are things you can do at home, don't take much time. I mean, they don't take much time out of a single day, but it can take time to shift the neural pathways and your thoughts on the limiting beliefs for sure. But the biggest thing with conquering limiting beliefs, or really a lot with personal growth, is consistency and doing it every day and doing it whenever it pops up and not like letting it go by the wayside. You want to continue to do it. So because these, like a lot of things, limiting beliefs have been ingrained in you for so long. Like you can't just get it away like that, right? So third, in a larger step, and this is what will the positive affirmations and visualization. That's something you can just kind of do on the side. That's something you can do with, knocking my thing over here. That's something you can do on the side. That's something you can do with anything and everything, but this is something else that you can do it with, especially the positive affirmation aspect. But the third step here is cognitive reframing. That'll have a few steps, but that's really important. Recognition and going through these steps anytime a limiting belief is stopping you or you want to conquer a certain one, it's very important. So, this shift really, it helps shift the negative thoughts and the negative thought patterns towards more empowering perspectives. Cognitive reframing, you've probably heard of it before, is a psychological technique which involves identifying and challenging irrational thoughts in order to shift your mental perspective on a given situation or set of circumstances in a way that's really more aligned with reality and not your own critical thoughts that always seem to beat us up and beat you up, like whenever we want to do something. I know it at least happens to me. I don't want to speak for you, but I know it happens to me and a lot of us out there. So, but by using cognitive reframing, it can lead to a healthier and more rational and adaptive behavior and mindset, and emotional responses that will help you grow rather than inhibit your growth. So it's an approach you can take with limiting beliefs, and it does take a little work, but it can be pretty groundbreaking. So cognitive reframing is a 3-step process. A, identification of negative thoughts as they occur. So we worked the other day to just understand and identify a negative thought or some of the negative thoughts that you have, or some of the limiting thoughts that you have, I guess. This is kind of being able to identify them as they occur, because what you're going to want to do is do this in real time. Once you identify them, whenever they come up, learn to identify them and then take these steps, right? So it's kind of like in real time. So 3A, I should say, for cognitive reframing, the first step is identification of the negative thoughts as they occur. So it involves recognizing the negative, unhelpful, or distorted thoughts that contribute to emotional distress or problematic behaviors or thoughts. B, challenge those negative thoughts. You examine the thoughts critically, questioning their validity and exploring the evidence for and against those thoughts. Oftentimes limiting beliefs, the thoughts that you have around them are incredibly irrational, but you don't see it that way. So you have to do a little work on that. So explore the evidence for and against them. It may involve questioning the logic of the thoughts, their origins, and how the thoughts might be influenced or by biases or misunderstandings. And C, replace the negative thoughts. Once the negative thoughts have been challenged and you went through the different perspectives on it, they can be replaced with more accurate, balanced, and constructive thoughts for you. This reevaluation can significantly alter the emotional and behavioral response to the situation. Again, all of this can occur in real time, and you'll get, the more used to it, the more you'll see it in real time, be able to hop through these, especially if it's a limiting belief that's common to you and that you're very aware of. So just a couple examples I'll throw out there. One, maybe there's an opportunity for a promotion, but you're not going to go for it because you're not good enough or smart enough, and you're telling yourself that you'll never get it anyway. So again, in real time, identify it, question the logic of it. What are some great examples of you doing great work, figuring out problems, figuring things out, maybe leading a team in some other area? What are some examples that do make it seem like you could get this promotion? At least go for it, right? And then replace it. Rather than I'm not good enough to get this promotion, point to reasons that you are. Anytime it comes up, point to the reasons that you are good enough. And I'll give you a bonus. And we talk about this in another video too, but use affirmations. You can use them in real time. I'm saying every morning, if you find a limiting belief and you're doing like daily affirmations, have that part of your affirmation. You are good enough for this. It will help to reframe by saying it every day. So that's my bonus. Use affirmations. I could say that in a lot of contexts, but another example that many deal with is relationships and love. This person will never say yes or go for a person like me. Identify it, question the logic, like, hey, I've been in great relationships before. I have a lot of love to give. People like me, whatever it may be. Then replace it anytime it comes up and point to the reasons that it's not true, because otherwise you're just hindering yourself. So there you have it. A great process for overcoming limiting beliefs. I really hope that this resonated with you. But remember, embarking on this journey invites its own challenges. From fear of failing without external validation to facing the discomfort of your own comfort zone, or to get out of your comfort zone, I should say. But resilience becomes your best ally. Another thing we love to talk about here, resilience becomes your best ally alongside cultivating a robust growth mindset. Resilience, keep on at it, whatever it is, you will get over that hump. And guess what? You don't have to walk that path alone. Building a support system, using friends, family, whatever it may be, helps immensely, as does embracing continuous learning via books, seminars, videos, anything focused on personal development. Follow us at Life Next Level for some stuff. Also for a community. We want to build this awesome community here that we all pick each other up and help each other out and can talk about this stuff, whether it's in the comments or, I want to build a community that we can all go to and join at some point. At some point, I actually have it built, but I'm still early on in the stages. So I want to invite all of you to that. So we all have stuff to talk about. So we can talk about these videos, see where people are struggling and build a community there. But in the meantime, or maybe that's not comfortable for you, if you have friends or you have a support group or whatever it is, nobody is going through this stuff alone. I promise you that whatever you're going through, there are many people out there going through it on their path to personal growth, and we're going to help each other out. So let's do that. So join me in breaking free from these chains that are limiting belief and saying see ya to all of your limiting beliefs. I promise you're capable than so much more than these limiting beliefs will have you believe. So in our journey through these limiting beliefs, we've navigated the complex landscape of them, talked through strategies to overcome them, and we've explored the deceiving ways that they hold us back and really impact our growth. So really the roadmap is through identification, self-awareness, challenging the negative thoughts, and cognitive reframing. Anytime you have a negative thought that you need to address. But remember, understanding is just the first step. The real magic happens when you take what you've learned and apply it. So whatever you've learned here at Life Next Level for this, take it and apply it. Start to apply it today. Challenge those limiting beliefs every time. Choose courage over comfort. Every time you do that, it marks a significant jump in your journey towards self-improvement. So here's my call to action, and you can start this today. You've already identified a limiting belief, right? So now, by identifying it, learn to identify it in real time. And then work on cognitive reframing. Go back through the steps above, but identify it in real time every single time. And then once you start to get used to that one, identify another one and start to conquer that one. All right? So, again, this is Jay with Life Next Level. I so appreciate you tuning into this video. Sorry if it was a little bit all over the place. I have a lot to talk about on the subject. I'm all hopped up on caffeine, sweating actually. But I just wanted to get out this last video on limiting beliefs. I think it's ultimately incredibly important. Thanks for joining. I hope this helped. If you have anything to say, throw it in the comments below. Again, if you have any questions or you have a journey that you want to share with others on how you got through some limiting beliefs or some that you're struggling with, throw them in there. Let's get this community rolling and help one another. Appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Again, you're on a path. You're on an awesome path to personal growth. Conquering these limiting beliefs is just a step in the right direction. You're going to get there. I promise you. We're all here to help. Have a fantastic day. Love you. See ya.